Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing? I still don't have an intro video as of yet. I've just been too busy, but I will be working on that for sure. Yeah, it's Friday. Like, what are you guys up to? I'm going to work later, but I just had a lovely chat on the Bone Bridger ISO Cubes live stream with Andy from Hold My DualShock and John Otomeats. So that was fantastic. We talked a lot about the box office for this weekend. You can check that out. Today, I'm kind of just going to talk about things that I've actually watched, which movies, unfortunately, have not been a majority because I have not had time to see them. I can't wait to be able to like catch up on everything fully, do like double, triple features, stuff like that. We will talk about a trailer for a film that I'm so excited about. I love every single aspect of this trailer. And I think Darren Aronofsky's back, people. I liked The Whale, but it wasn't necessarily like my favorite film of his by far. And so I'm really excited to see what he's doing now. It feels very Guy Ritchie-esque, but when Guy Ritchie was at his peak and not directing the Aladdin live action movie. So we're going to talk about that. We are going to talk about The Rehearsal because I am still watching that show. It's just so goddamn good. Like, it's just fantastic. And then a little bit of You because I am on my way towards the final series finale. And I'd love to know your thoughts if you are watching that show or if you've watched it. I know I'm behind on that, but I'm sure maybe someone has seen something recently. I'm going to check the chat. Let's see here. Oh, that's a stream. I did not mean to put the StreamYard comment there. Have a blessed, fun stream, Nerdy Film Girl. Thanks, Justin. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm so pumped that you are here. Terrace House Guy. NFG is so back. Congrats on the promo. Thank you. Yeah, it's gonna be like a couple weeks till that like actually comes to fruition. You need to give notice when it's appropriate, but yeah, so I'm excited, and it should be more freeing for me to actually put out more content because I put out no content currently, so something will be better than nothing. And I'll also be able to join my friends a lot more on their streams, which will be really great. Hey Luke, how's it going? Nice to see you. I hope you are doing well as well. I'll be seeing Mission Impossible this afternoon. I'm jealous. I really want to see it. I know it's an end of an era, a very special era. And I will say this, I do think Tom Cruise will probably be receiving the first stunt category award at the Oscars. Because, like, who else are they going to give it to? It'll probably be a special one just because it's the first one. It'll be for him because he deserves it. Terrace House Guy, hey. Dualies are here. So nice to see you guys. And Max is at work, but also supporting. That's very kind. And we have the Dualies here. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's really kind of you to say that. I feel like I can breathe and I'm really excited again. So no further ado, we're gonna get to this is the wrong button to play. We're gonna present a little bit, tiny bit of well, no, I'll do this first. We'll talk about The Rehearsal first. I just want to bring this tweet up because I think if anyone has no idea what The Rehearsal is, it's so much more than you could ever fathom. And this tweet says, every new episode of season 2 from The Rehearsal gets more and more profound. What Nathan Fielder is doing is unique and groundbreaking on so many levels. I know that doesn't make much sense if you haven't seen it, but to me personally, it speaks. It is. I'm so glad people are recognizing how genius it is, and he is a genius. And I can't recommend the show enough. Once you think it's going to be about one thing, it transitions into something totally different, and it's so psychological and it's so fascinating of how I don't necessarily feel like he's helping other people grow, even that's kind of a little bit of his mission. This season, really, he's trying to raise public awareness of a lot of different things. But in return, he's also learning about himself and the things he throws at you constantly. Like in this season, this is not a spoiler, but apparently, I don't know, 15 years ago, he was a an interviewer for the Canadian version, or no, he wasn't an interviewer. He was like a PA or something, but he worked for the Canadian version of American Idol. he was like a preliminary judge. So before like they would put you on the cameras with like the actual judges, like you know, you get screened or whatever. And he was one of those people. And he's like, that's an example of like what he recreates to like feel like what makes someone rate a judge in a good way and all this stuff. And it's like, it's so crazy because you're just giving bad news constantly. You're just telling them you're not right for this. But yeah, it's just absolutely wild. And again, he's still going with the aviation, like the crashes and stuff way before this became even a thing in the news. But that's not even the forefront of the like it's like there's so much besides that. So I don't mean to ramble about this show. I just have to recommend it again. It's on HBO Max. He's a genius. Um, okay, so now we're gonna move on. I did not put Twitter up for you because there's just so many spoilers since you can watch the whole thing, and I just felt like I can't do that. Where I'm at right now, and we're just gonna quickly go by this quickly. Joe has kind of gotten caught. I'm going to be very vague. He's gotten caught a lot of times, but he's gotten caught. And his wife is going to pretty much has his child taken away and all that stuff. I still think he has to die. I know I'm late on the page and everyone's probably already watched all of it, but it's like, if you have any insights of like, if you haven't finished it or like what you think you would want, like a Breaking Bad ending is what I'm thinking. The main girl that he's obsessed with this season was in Orange is the New Black and Handmaid's Tale. She's kind of got like those crazy eyes, so she's like kind of perfect to like play like an unhinged damsel in distress, which I like. But yeah, he's not making the worst decisions, but I was not expecting certain outcomes, and I think he feels a little too entitled now that he's been living this billionaire lifestyle. So I'm gonna go back to the chat. Oh, thank you guys. You are so kind. That's so kind. Thank you very much, Luke and David and Max. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. Tara says, have got Nathan for You added on my never ending watch list now. Oh yeah, good. So you can start with that, and that'll be like a really good prep to watch the rehearsal. Because you'll totally get him. And this makes the rehearsal. I'm sorry, the rehearsal makes Nathan for You look like I don't know what would be like an elite thing. It's almost like watching South Park and then like like the best Pixar film. Like as far as like comparisons, like and I love South Park, but I just think it's gotten so much further and deeper of what he's capable of, and I think that's what's amazing about the rehearsal. Every success I've had in business is he like mentoring your channel? Because you're doing a great job. So maybe that's what Nathan's doing for you guys. Also, did you finish Black Mirror season 7? No, but I did watch what did I do? Oh, I realized that Max had not seen one episode of Black Mirror. He's watched all of it because of me, so we've watched every episode together, which is a great refresher because you can never get enough of those. Because they're so just brilliant. But there's an episode called Playtest, which I did talk about in the ISO Cubes, with 3 people from Thunderbolts, which is hilarious. I didn't recognize them prior, and seeing them all together, I was like, oh my God, there's 3 actors from Thunderbolts in this film, in this episode. So we watched Playtest because he actually had never seen that, and I think the reason I skipped it, which is a horrible reason, and like I have I hate spiders. Like if they're like a daddy long legs, that's fine. But like I have a really hard time with tarantulas and stuff. And I think I just kept remembering the giant spider that's in that thing. Watching it now, it's so like kind of bad CGI, and it didn't bother me at all. But and I'm playing Call of Duty Zombies, which every I don't know 7 sessions is like a whole spider thing, and I'm fine with that. So digital spiders, I guess, aren't as scary to me as real ones. But so I'm glad he finally watched it. It's really good. Wyatt Russell is the lead in it, and it's a fantastic episode. So I have not finished season 7. We were going to watch a new episode. We also did the Bandersnatch recently as well, because I think Max had only done it once, and I did it like 2 or 3 times when it first came out. And they're ending the choose your own adventure aspect of Bandersnatch. So they're going to like re-release Bandersnatch as a full episode. It's going to probably have to be like an hour, I'd say, because there were like 50 different types of endings and all these things that you could have chosen and didn't, and like all these other ways to play that game. So they're going to get rid. I don't know why they're getting rid of it. Maybe it costs too much to have on Netflix, but I thought it was so genius. And the whole point is that like, no matter how much you think you're in control, someone else is really guiding you in a way. So like, which is meta, because you as the viewer watching the episode are telling the person in the episode what to do. So I love that. And it's just and then it's also, it gets even more meta, and it takes place in the 80s in the early video game era with like Atari and stuff. It's very cool. So Bandersnatch, if you haven't tried it, I don't think you can play it anymore, but you will be able to watch it, I believe. I should check on that, actually. I need an update. But I am very excited. The next episode is the Paul Giamatti episode. So that's where I'm at on season 7, and I can't wait to see that one. Thanks, Terrace, for the question. So having finished it, it's a bit of a hot mess, frankly, and I thought the girl playing Bronte would be like a twin sister of one of the previous girls he killed. But that was a big reveal, who Bronte actually is. And I feel like we all kind of know a girl like Bronte. This is Back to You, not Black Mirror. Yeah, she got swept away. The girls they're just getting swept away for Joe, and it doesn't matter if he means well or he doesn't, because someone's gonna wind up dead. I personally didn't mind the ending to You, but the fan base is absolutely livid. Really? Okay. So I have something to look forward to that's controversial. I love that. I love Nathan For You, but you can actually see him almost outgrow the premise of the show. He is just way too creative. Yes, and I know you guys haven't started the rehearsal yet, but I know the two of you are gonna like lose your minds over it. I think you're gonna just be like, holy shit. And the first season is excellent. And you can see now, though, that like HBO was like, okay, after season 1, like we are all in, whatever you need. And now season 2 is quite the season. It's so weird seeing a big name actors and things where they were big, like Daniel Day-Lewis and Gandhi for all of a minute. Yeah, I love that. It's so fun when you're watching something and you haven't even like you're rewatching something you wanted to revisit, or you're seeing an older film and you're like, wait a second, that third guy from the left is a superstar now. Yeah, it's fun. Hi NFG. Hey D Marcel, thank you for joining. Penn Badgley has been doing funny bits of self-interviewing his psychotic character Joe on Instagram. It's hilarious. He seems like a really chill guy. I know his main, people, he became famous because of Gossip Girl, which I've never seen, which ironically takes place close to where I live. Did my camera just die? Oh no. Okay. My camera just died. Well, that's okay, because I can just share my screen and we're going to kind of go through this while I fix my camera. And I'm going to present, I can't believe this happened. I think this is what happens when I put my stream right after the IsoCube stream. It goes, it drains it, even though it's hooked up to a power source, which is crazy. So I'm not going to like play this like I have in the past. I just want to kind of go bounce around it a little bit.
What the hell happened?
So we can go past that because they're going to ding me. I feel like, so this takes place in the 90s. This is Darren Aronofsky's newest film. It gives like, to me, it definitely feels like it's his version of a, oh my God, I just said his name earlier. Now I'm all like, my brain is all screwed up now because of what just happened. The guy that directed Snatch, which I mentioned earlier. You guys know who I'm talking about. This is giving like it's his take
on your poor judgment.
I want to know if I can take this seriously.
What do you need to take it seriously?
And it goes on to this like hijinks. Matt Smith is in it, and he plays his like punk rock neighbor. I feel like I'm clicking on the wrong spots, but yeah. So Matt Smith.
What the fuck did you get me into?
And, darling, you got to let me know.
Welcome to Narnia.
Should I stay or should
what was that? The big the the show everyone watched in from the BBC that everyone loves. I've never seen it, but you guys know what I'm talking about. It's like the phone booth and all that stuff, and he's a detective. You guys all it's such an obvious name and I'm blanking out. I'm telling you, the camera being off just totally threw me off. So I'm gonna try to turn my camera on again and see what happens. Maybe any luck? Any luck for my camera? Yep, okay, we're on. I'm gonna end it soon anyway, I guess, because I don't want that to happen again. But yes, so this movie looks so good. One of my so my favorite Darren Aronofsky film uh, up there is, I mean, Black Swan. I think is a masterpiece, and I'm really excited to see him do something like this. I love The Fighter. Um, I mean, like, so many things that he's made. I think he went a little off the rails a bit because he wanted to do a lot of like Bible focused movies, which they're not bad, but they're just not like they're not Black Swan. I'll just say that. You know what I mean? And this one looks really fun, looks really great. I'm so excited. So this comes out, and so does the Paul Thomas Anderson film with Leonardo DiCaprio. These are probably two of my most anticipated films for sure of the year. I'm excited to see Zoe Kravitz in a project like this. I highly recommend the film she directed last summer that came out. Yeah, this just and the cast in this is wild. I want to try to like pause it on the full. If you once you guys watch the trailer yourselves, you'll be able to see that like there's a billion people in this movie. So yeah. I'm just gonna check the chat and then I'm gonna probably call it a day. I know this is like really short though. But I'm just trying to do like as much as I can blips till things get normal. We already saw this. Yeah, Netflix shut her down. Yeah, Black Mirror. Well, I want to do once I finish season 7, I definitely want to do a tier list with anyone that anyone like the ISO Cubes group. If they've watched multiple Black Mirror episodes, I would love to do an S tier list of the best and the worst. I know what they're gonna say. They're gonna say the one with the guy from Captain America, Anthony Mackie, is the worst, and I don't think it's the worst at all, but it's okay. Netflix shut her down. Yeah, about Bandersnatch. Austin Butler is giving me a blend of James Dean, a bit of Gosling, and Pitt in this trailer. Oh yeah, absolutely. It looks so great, and that's a great comparison. Yes, thank you. The Doctor. Yes, Doctor Who. I'm sorry. I know I sounded like an idiot when I said that. I've never seen Doctor Who at all, and it's just not in my lexicon of pop culture. And I'm back. I'm dead again here. That's okay. And it's totally okay. Let's see. It really feels like Austin's getting to spread his wings a bit, especially since the trailer has a dash of comedy in it. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm really excited to see that part of him as well. He was a great villain in Dune 2. And a solid Elvis, even though I did not love that movie. I never saw the biker movie that came out last year because that was so poorly marketed. And it like was going to be released, and then they pushed it back, and then by then no one cared. I do still want to see that film. Okay, yeah, they're all cracking up. San Junipero. Oh yeah, what a good episode. Bike Riders, he was great in it. Yeah. I definitely gotta check that one out. Well, thank you guys. I'm gonna try to like see if I can just say goodbye with my camera on, because that would be helpful. Just to say goodbye, and then nope, still dead. Okay, so thank you guys. Oh, it came back. I'm back. So I'm gonna say goodbye for today. Hope you guys enjoy your Friday and your Memorial Day. On Monday, I will be hanging out in Central Park with lots of food and drinks. It'll be really fun with some friends. And yeah, enjoy your Memorial Day weekend. And as soon as I start seeing more movies, I'll have some reviews, hopefully, at some point. Cool. Well, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for stopping by.